to come on today's video.
So, yeah, that upset Lisa and I this morning. Bravo to you. I hope you're really, really proud of yourself. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself this question. Ask yourself, what's missing in your life? Why do you respond to the trolls? Because that's what you are. And I don't like bullies. But you don't, you hide behind your keyboard. You hide behind it.
But before any of that, roll intro. Bonjour Annie, ça va? D'accord. Bon appétit. Where are you? Good morning. From Département 16, La Charente, the northernmost tip of the southwest of France. I think I've just successfully tested that hypothesis. Before I go into that, it's a bit windy here today. Sunny, windy. It's going to be a storm tomorrow. So the hypothesis was, if you watched the last video, is are people only interested in dramatic thumbnails on YouTube? And the answer is yes. So the views are higher than normal, the click-through rate is higher than normal, and the average view time is down. And that's what I expected it to be, because I didn't deliver on the promise or the thumbnail and title suggested. Because I, at the moment I said, if you've clicked on it because of the thumbnail, move on, I'm not interested, views went down. Just proves how sad people are. One person made an interesting comment saying that people like drama because of the sadness in their lives. And that too is sad. Anyway, thanks for all your engaging comments. I love a comment. I think there's up to 80 comments this morning. That's really good. And thanks to all the new ones, or maybe not new, maybe you did what I asked you did to do, if I can speak English, and you commented for the first time. Thank you. And the thing about having a YouTube channel, which I'm learning all along, is you've got to deliver within the first 30 seconds of people watching what you've promised to give them. And if you don't do that and they move away, YouTube stops pushing it onto other people. So having a long intro, very, very dangerous. So I think my intro from start to finish is about 30 seconds long, which is the reason why I do the before any of that, to tell people what's in it. And my music as well. My music is very, very niche, but I like it. If I did more bland music, I think I would probably get more people stay. Not everyone's into 80s synth pop, but I am, and I don't care, because this is my channel. And as Colin from French Countryside Life said, link in the description, make videos that you enjoy making, and that's what I'm doing. So I know how to increase the channel, but I'm not gonna. Anyway, kids in France have loads of books. And when I'm talking about kids, I'm on about children, Robbie's age. And so a normal sac à dos, rucksack, doesn't quite cut it. More or less needs a military issued Bergen for the size of the stuff, for all the stuff that he's got. So that's what we're off out to today. We need some, what do we need? Compost. Yeah, we need compost for the veggie patch. And we need a few other bits as well. So go shopping again. You wanna come? Colour coordinated again, people. Cue slow-mo. On y va.
When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things got stirred. Just a lesson that I've learned. And so it goes. Tables turn. And you're on your own. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better off. When I look at what I've done, and we're apart. When I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off, and baby, you don't belong. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better off. When I look at what I've done, and we're apart. When I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off, and baby, you don't belong.
Shepherd's pie. I mashed the potato. Lisa did everything else, but I can claim an assist with that. Anyway, done quite a bit today. Went shopping. The bag that we wanted wasn't actually the bag that we got wasn't the bag that we wanted. But the bag that we wanted, and the English bloke who works in the shop, who's been here since he was 3, so he's basically French. He called it a he called it a name. So it's a bag that only comes out around about July, August time. You're ready for the kids to go back in September. It's a massive bag with wheels on it. If anyone knows what it's called, you let me know, because we're going to need to get one of them. So I'm sniffing because I've just sneezed. But yeah, so yeah, keep adding the comments. Keep adding the comments. Come here. And there is a way of liking on the telly. You can't add on the TV, but you can certainly like it. Say bonjour.
Bonjour.
D'accord. Say
D'accord.
So, don't go away. It's not the end of the video. This is the nighttime shot of the Charente. I'll see you tomorrow. Good afternoon from the bathroom. Proof that's a bathroom. That Sunday roast was amazing. Just woke up this morning, said to Lisa, said, if we were back in the UK now, I said, I'd drive you to Toby Carvery and get a roast. And she said, no, I'll make one. Amazing. Done pretty much nothing today. Lisa's downstairs doing a jigsaw. We have been playing on the PlayStation with a VR headset. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you about, so you've obviously known I've been testing that hypothesis around dramatised thumbnails. Well, that video that went out Friday has got 20% more views. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to overlay an image of what's in the analytics. And what that shows is, it will show you a grey area that will go along. Now, yeah, we call that the shadow of shame, which is how your videos normally perform. And if you get a video that drops below, it's that's where it's shameful. Now you can see that 69% of people are still watching the video after the 30 seconds. But you can see the moment that it dips is where I've said, if you've clicked onto this thumbnail because it's drama, then move on. That's where it dips. That's how predictable and pathetic people are that just search for drama. Anyway, and I'm further going to test the hypothesis, is that I'm just going to give this a real boring but accurate, right, had a great weekend in France type of thumbnail and title, and that video will bomb. Anyway, I might do a short live tonight actually, without even advertising it, because I've just decided to do it. Just have a quick chat. Anyway, but so if I did decide to do, can't even speak English today. If I have, whatever, I don't care. Je m'en fiche. It's because I'm more or less French now. That's what it is. But yeah, I may do it, I may not. I don't know. I'm undecided. Don't go away. There's not going to be another night shot. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning. That's a 30-second long sunrise. Amazing, beautiful. I love a good sunrise. Anyway, I'm going to have to change the title of the video or the thumbnail, because it was going to be something bland just to test the hypothesis. But then life got in the way and something really annoyed me. So, allow me to explain. On this part of the video, I'm going to cut out the ums and the pauses and me going down, picking up the phone and reading this, that and the other. So it's going to look a little bit glitchy. But we follow a channel called France Unfiltered.
Had some interesting comments on the vlog last week. People who seem to think that I don't speak French and like to lecture me about it. Donc j'ai décidé de fermer la vidéo cette semaine pour parler un petit peu en français. On a aussi quelques gens qui regardent nos vidéos chaque semaine. Ils sont français, donc c'est bien de parler dans leur langue, et bien sûr.
And that's Sarah and Leon, who are British. And they are self-employed over here. And the thing about Sarah is that she was brought up mostly in France, I think from the age of 9 up until the age of 18, and so she did all her secondary school education in France, and so she is pretty good at French. And then she gets this comment, and to put the comment in context, Sarah had a long day. I think she'd done a long drive. Was tired and had a client that she was doing nails for later on that afternoon. I wasn't feeling it. Yeah, she wasn't feeling it. And it's her channel. She can say what she wants. But this comment was from Ariane. I don't know why you would post that you have zero interest in interacting with a paying client. Maybe you should actually learn French and get a job there instead of trying to hook people in to pay you for advice grudgingly given, integrate into French society, or move back. Now, fortunately, she had people, family, who jumped onto that comment section. But that person continued to watch Sarah and Leon's channel, and is nice as pie to them. She hasn't apologised. And then I did a live last night. it was last minute. Apologies that it wasn't marketed at all. I just decided to do it. And it went really, really well, I thought. Now, I was wearing my camouflage onesie, which Lisa bought me many, many years ago. Because I bought her one. I bought her a zebra onesie, and obviously me being ex-army, she bought me a camouflage one with a hood. And I get a comment from that very same person on my video, which I will read out now. So the comment came after the live, because you can still watch it, and the comment is this: I had to pause this a little bit way through. Poor English. I honestly don't understand this video when considering all the others I've watched. To begin with, why are you wearing what I assume are British Army fatigues while out of the army? You're living in France. Okay, we will come back to that one. Secondly, vaping. I vape. Seriously, you have children. I've literally lost all my entire biological family due to smoking, and it's devastating, frankly. Do you really want your children to grow up around that? I'm grieving terribly for family members lost to smoking. This honestly makes me wonder whether to continue following you, to be honest. I think this entire video was appalling. Disgusting. It's none of my business, no shit, but I'm shocked and appalled. Those are some very, very, very strong words. So where to begin? Where to begin? So yeah, that upset Lisa and I this morning. So if that's what your aim was to upset people, then yeah, the mission accomplished. Bravo to you. I hope you're really, really proud of yourself. I really hope you are. And you need to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself this question: why am I like this? Why am I self-opinionated? Why have I got the God-given right to go and tell people my opinion when it's got absolutely nothing to do with me? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself, what's missing in your life? What is it? I'd like to know. I've had a look online, and I found this piece of legislation. And it's the Prohibition of Camouflage Act of 1954. And it says, it is an offence for any person to wear or partially wear clothing which contains disruptive pattern material in a public place or any place that adjoins a public place. It shall be a defence, however, if that person is within a dwelling and has the express permission of an angry, self-absorbed and opinionated woman who lacks any sort of emotional intelligence or integrity. Do I have that, Ariane? Or not? I don't know. I know a lot of you people saying, "Oh, but why do you do this? Why do you respond to the trolls?" Because that's what you are. Why do you respond to them? And I've spoken about it before, you know, with my PTSD and the fight or flight response is always turned on to fight. And I don't like bullies. I don't like people who think that they can make other people have a bad day, because that's what you're trying to do. But anyway, I'm going to read out a reply to that, which I thought was just absolutely astonishing. It's from Pete Bartholomew. It's amazing. Hello, Karen. Yet again, you've made a complete clown of yourself. Was last time not humiliating enough? Referring to the comment on France Unfiltered. Fatigues, British Army issue. Oh, give over. Not only are they not fatigues, but that's a US military term, you absolute weapon. If you're going to act like an expert, at least Google it before making a tit of yourself. By your logic, should anyone wearing camo shorts set them on fire, do try thinking before typing. Vaping, seriously. Unless Rob has morphed into a mythical creature that naturally exhales smoke, What he does is none of your damn business. No one here cares for your opinions. Jog on. The France Unfiltered comment, gold. You tried to be superior and it spectacularly backfired. Maybe quit while you're behind. As an ex-army officer, let me spell it out. I don't give a toss if Rob wears camo, vapes, drinks, or does cartwheels in a tutu. He's not asking for permission and he's certainly asking you. So do us all a favour and Foxtrot Oscar. Cheers, Pete. That's a great bit of backup. And I wouldn't mind if you were the type of person to walk up to every person in the street vaping and telling them your woe story about your family members dying of smoking and giving them a lecture, then I would sort of half accept it. But you don't, you hide behind your keyboard. You hide behind it. So, I'm going to leave it there. I've got a message and it's Amadi Prochain. You'll have to think about that one. And hope you all had a great weekend. I'll see you Wednesday. Not you though. You're going to get blocked. Laters.
Sorry, I know I said laters, but I'm still venting. Just want to say that everyone's entitled to an opinion. And that right to an opinion is because of the brave men and women over the years that have gone out in their camouflage onesies. Laters.